All right, so in this lesson, we want to go over how to simplify algebraic expressions. Yeah, that's the title of the video. All right, this summer, Vanna wants to charge 2.5 times 2 and 5 tenths times as much for mowing and raking, but her expenses, $10 per weekend, will also increase 2.5 times. The expression below can be used to find how much Vanna will make mowing and raking X lawns in a weekend. So 2.5 times 20.50, $20.50 X plus $5.50 X. So she mows and rakes. This must be like mowing and raking minus 10, which is $10 per weekend. So you have 2.5 times that. How can you use the properties of operations to write a simplified equivalent expression without parentheses? All right, so I would look at this, and you kind of got two choices first. You can use the distributive property and distribute the 2.5 and multiply that by all three terms that you have inside the parentheses, because your terms are separated by addition and subtraction here. But you can also combine like terms first, and I think I would do that because this is going to be pretty complex multiplication, 2.5 times $20.50. So I might as well add these together. So I can actually say these are both x terms. Right, here's an x and an x, so I can do 2050 plus 550. And I think about that 50 cents plus 50 cents is $1. So then I think about this one is $6. 6 plus 20 is $26. So this would be 26.00x, right, minus 10. All of this is in parentheses times 2.5 or 2 and 5 tenths. So I started to simplify it by combining these like terms. Now I can use the distributive property, which is like, how can you use properties of operations? Well, the distributive property. You can distribute this to get rid of the parentheses. 2 and 5 tenths times 26. So 26 times 2.5. All right, so I first do 0.5 times 26. And I think, wait, what's half of 26? So that's 13. Right, and then I do 2 times 26, and I think, what is 2 times 26? Well, that would be 26 plus 26, which is 40, plus 12, which is 52. So I didn't use the standard algorithm here. I just set it up like that, and I just did each digit, and I can add these up, so I don't need a placeholder or anything here. 3 plus 2 is 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. 65 makes sense because it's more than 26. It's actually more than twice 26. So 65x minus 2.5 times 10. And this is multiplying by 10, right? So when you do that, you can just shift your decimal. You're multiplying, so you shift one to the right. So I take this decimal, I move one to the right, and it becomes 25. So I take 65 times x, which is the mowing and raking X lawns. That's the number of lawns that Vanna worked on, minus $25 in expenses. And that would give you her how much she would make. That would give you her kind of profit. So I can use properties operations, try to simplify equivalent expression without parentheses. That's how I would do it. Use the distributive property, and I would combine these like terms.